Alright, hey you guys, it's Lazy Gamer Inc. and today I'm playing Fallout New Vegas on the PC. And I had to run the game on the lowest graphics settings to do this because it was crashing otherwise, because my capturing program that I'm using uses a ton of processing power for what it does. So, I apologize for that, but there's nothing I could do about it. I mean, plus even if I could record it, the frame rate was just horrible. I mean, it's pretty bad even on the lowest graphics settings, but oh, you should have seen how bad it was lagging before. Yeah, I have a lot of mods. Well, not a lot, but I have 2 or 3 dozen mods. I mean, I guess that depends on your perspective of how many mods that is. This is the first game that I've ever put mods on, honestly. So it was a new experience for me, and it definitely made the game worth buying again. Especially considering a game like New Vegas has such good mod support. Like, it was so similar to Fallout 3 that people could basically just port their mods from Fallout 3 to Fallout New Vegas without any real troubles. And I think I have so many I have a bunch of weapon packs, and I think there's actually more mod weapons in the game now than there are vanilla weapons. I don't normally listen to music when I'm playing, but I was kind of feeling energetic, and so I had all my music playing on, like, shuffle. Here we have the LSW, light support weapon. It's a light machine gun with a 30-round magazine. For some reason it's gold, or parts of it are. I don't know why. Here is a lot of enemies. Like, I really wasn't ready for this. Like, I got to another area later on that was even worse. Oh god, it was crazy. Like, this area is part of a mod called A World of Pain, which is a really cool mod. I'd suggest checking out. The only problem is it'll make your game crash a lot. At least mine. My game was very stable before I put this one on, but yeah. I mean, just look at this. It's ridiculous that I survived. 12 health. As you can see, these guys are no pushovers. They're all wearing power armor, but the thing is, you don't get the power armor when you kill them. Like, it's not on their bodies. And for some reason, this mod, all the bodies like disintegrate into a pile of green ash. Or they disintegrate like that. Now I'm using the Scar, which is an add-on weapon that is ridiculously overpowered. It's like, does like, I have 100 gun skill now, and it does like 70 something damage, and it's like almost 800 damage per second. I use it whenever I'm in a tight spot or I need to get through an area faster. I don't know if they intentionally made them overpowered or if they're just bad at balancing it, the people who made this mod. I can't imagine they would make it that unbalanced, though. I mean, almost 800 damage per second. That's more than any other weapon can do in the game. Yeah, here I am just searching all the dead bodies. I'm doing this post-commentary because, oh god, if I tried recording audio while I was doing this too, I don't think it would work too well. This weapon's called the Nasty Grandpa. I shit you not, it's called the Nasty Grandpa. That's the name of the weapon. It's a fully automatic 50 cal cannon, pretty much. It's an add-on weapon, obviously. I don't know what the weight units in this game are supposed to be, so I just tend to call them pounds, even though I doubt they're really pounds. There, I saw my death claw and freaked out, but yeah, that weighs 35 pounds. So, there's another one in the same pack that weighs 100. But God, is it powerful. I might show it off sometime, but I hate having to... Oh God, I wasn't like in a good mood when I was recording this. I was like kind of feeling overwhelmed because it's a difficult area. I had to play with it windowed on low graphics settings. The frame rate was low. Did I say I had music playing? I was recording it too. I was nervous about looking bad on looking like a bad Fallout player on camera. So I kind of rushed through some of these areas because I didn't want to, especially later in the video, I wasn't searching anything because I realized that it's pretty boring. Yeah, 844 damage per second. The weapon below it is even more powerful. It's based on the Shytac M200, also known as the Intervention. This does 800 something damage per shot, and it's like 2,500 damage per second. It's ridiculous. It's not very shuffled. I don't even know why I pulled up the map there. But my music's not very shuffled because I have literally I have like 200 something songs on my computer, and I have 2 songs by the Misfits, and both of them play in this video. In this video that's less than 20 minutes long. It's ridiculous. I know, but it's the way it is. I got a pretty crappy reward for clearing out this underground area. I mean, especially considering how hard it was. I guess the main reward was all the stuff you got from killing him. It's like... It's ridiculous. It's like 8,000 caps, which I know is a pretty good amount, but I mean, you could sell a couple of high-end weapons and get that. It's like 8,000 caps, a couple of bricks of C4, some turbo, and I think some stealth boys. A couple of stealth boys. But yeah, look at these guys. That girl that was giving me a little bit of trouble. Look at this. I missed her by like an inch. Miss. There, got her. This was... God. Later when I got to the harder part, I just switched to the Alien Blaster, because I wound up keeping the Alien Blast. Whenever I have it, I never use it. That's the problem. Like, it's just like knowing that I can use it in a desperate situation. The only problem is that I like pretty much exclusively use the Alien Blaster in bats because I'm so afraid of running out of ammo. Or missing, I mean. Not running out of ammo. Well, I guess running out of ammo because I'm missing. Yeah, there were 2 enemies in this add-on who were actually using the Alien Blaster. I know, it's ridiculous. I was like, is that guy using the Alien Blaster on me? Because it does like 70-ish damage and it always criticals. Yeah. Drinking a Monster right now. I'm in a pretty good mood. Gonna hang out with a friend later today. Oh. There's a good reason this area is called A World of Pain. I mean, even with modded weapons, I also have a mod that adds more perks. Some of them are pretty useless, but some of them are pretty cool. It's like 90 in total though, so it's quite a bit. And I have another perk that gives me, or another mod that gives me a perk every level, which could make you kind of overpowered. I've played through this game over half a dozen times on the 360, and it's just, I don't really care anymore. I'm not like cheating. I'm not using console commands to kill people. I'm not cheating for ammo. I'm just using the mods I got. Oh, that Marmaduke. There was a specific perk I was looking for that I couldn't get. It was Burden to Bear, which increases your carry weight by 50, which is pretty nice. In the vanilla game, without any mods, like the most you could get, if you had 10 strength and took both the perks that increase your carrying capacity, you could get hold 350. I have 490. I got some item as part of a quest that increases my carrying capacity 100 pounds. It's part of, it was a World of Pain quest. I mean, the mods honestly made the game worth buying again, I would say. I got the main game and all the add-ons, all 6 of them, for $30, which is a fantastic deal. I mean, considering the game was originally $60 each. If you were to buy each of the add-ons on console, they're each $10, at least the 4 main ones, and then the other 2 are like, one's like $1 and the other one's like $3. Guy has Tesla armor, which isn't in the vanilla game. It's part of a World of Pain add-on. And the submachine gun M variant, World of Pain adds some new weapon variants. They have the exact same textures as the original version of the weapon. It's just their stats are bumped up a little bit. Here you have the shoulder-mounted Gatling gun, unique version of the shoulder-mounted machine gun. I wish I would have got the another thing I like about the PC version, the frame rate's capped at 60 frames per second instead of 30 on the console, so things look a lot smoother. I mean, typically I'll get 50 to 60 frames per second. If I'm in a World of Pain area, I usually get about 40. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah. Also, the high texture settings, the game does look a little bit better than on the console. Yeah. Here's a nasty grandpa fucking some shit up. God, I can't believe it's called. I think the person who made it's Japanese, actually, or foreign of some sort. I think it. Because there's another mod that he or she, I'm not even sure if it's a guy, but There's another mod this person made that's like makes their that like can make you can create your character to look like more like an anime character, and also like the README file for it, the English is pretty poor. There's a lot of little grammar mistakes and spelling mistakes. All these, and this guy, he just kept running away. Pulled out the DMR from, this is from Halo Reach. It's got a built-in night scope. See, this guy just keeps running around this building. Project Nevada is another mod I have. It does a whole bunch of things, adds stuff, fixes stuff, adds some functionalities. It adds a sprint button, which uses action points. You can also activate bullet time, which also uses action points. It adds a grenade hotkey, so you press and hold G to throw a grenade instead of having to equip it manually, which is nice. And this one requires a key. I wasn't able to find the key for it anywhere. I mean, I cleared this place out. So, yeah. Here's a mini vault home. Yeah. Yeah, here's the other Misfits song, Last Caress. Okay, the Gatling laser just was not getting the job done. See, it took me like 3 seconds of continuous fire to kill one person, so... And I was trying to run out of there, but he was like, he kept hitting me away from the door. So I switched to the God Gun. No, wait, yeah, I did switch to the Scar. With the suppressor. 92 damage, actually. And 855 damage per second. That's way overpowered, but then again, these guys kind of are too. You know, I was thinking about buying this again anyway, because it was on Steam for $30, and then I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I've played through the game so many times already, and I'm like, wait, I can get mods for it. So that's pretty much what sold me on it. I started looking at some of the mods on newvegas.nexusmods.com. That's where I got all my mods from, because it was the first thing that came up when I typed in New Vegas mods. So there's some pretty cool ones on there. I mean, you just look at the top endorsed ones. I mean, this, just to think that this is a mod is just impressive. I'm not sure exactly how many people made it, but regardless, it's pretty cool. But yeah, here we're coming up to an end. I got the audio tape for Roach, which needed to get. So